Welcome to my channel. Today's story is called The Girl in the Black Dress. Chapter 1, A Flash of Lightning. The cafe was buzzing with the murmur of conversations, the clinking of cups, but Amelia couldn't tune out the insistent drumming of her fingers on the table. She was waiting for him, the man who had turned her world upside down in a matter of weeks. His name was Leo. He had dark hair, eyes that seemed to hold galaxies, and a smile that could make her forget her own name. How had he done it? What had drawn her to him so intensely? Well, that question had been answered the moment she delayed eyes on him at the neighborhood bookstore 3 weeks prior. It was a rainy Saturday. She'd been sheltering under the awning, watching the rain lash against the pavement when she felt his gaze on her. She'd looked up to see him framed in the doorway, holding an open umbrella above his head. He'd smiled then, and the world had tilted on its axis. Since that day, their chance encounters had become orchestrated meetings, a stolen glance here, a lingering handshake there. But this time, today, was different. Her heart hammered against her ribs. What if he didn't feel the same way? What if this moment shattered and left her broken on the shards of hope? She pushed those thoughts away. No, she told herself, he wouldn't have made plans with her if he didn't. Suddenly, the bell above the cafe door chimed and he was there. The familiar flash of lightning struck again. She forced herself to breathe deeply to slow the erratic beat of her heart. As he approached, she saw the playful glint in his eyes. His smile reached them both, chasing away the shadows of her doubt. Relief flooded through her. It was going to be all right. He pulled out the chair opposite her and sat down. And as he did, a playful smirk curved his lips. "You look tense," he said, his voice a low rumble that sent shivers down her spine. She managed a shaky smile. "I just realized I'm really like you," she blurted out. The words tumbled from her lips before she could stop them. Surprise flickered across his face, quickly replaced by a warm grin. "That's quite the confession for a first date," he teased, his eyes twinkling with amusement. Her cheeks flushed, mortified. Had she ruined everything? His expression soft. "But I like you too, Amelia, you very much." His admission was like a balm to her frayed nerves. She relaxed, visibly, a laugh escaping her lips. Their conversation flowed usually, effortlessly. They talked about books, music, dreams, and as the cafe filled with other patrons, their laughter mingled with the chatter. Hours flew by unnoticed. The sky outside had cleared, the rain a distant memory. When they finally stepped out into the fading light, there was a comfortable silence between them. Then Leo spoke, his voice low and serious. "I had the best time today, Amelia. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time." Her heart soared at his words. She echoed his sentiment, unable to hold back a giddy laugh. The days that followed were a whirlwind. They explored hidden cafes, strolled through art galleries, and watched sunsets from rooftop bars. With each passing moment, her feelings for Leo intensified. One evening, as they sat on a park bench beneath a canopy of stars, she turned to him, her eyes shining with unshed tears. "I love you, Leo," she whispered, the words catching in her throat. He cupped her face in his hands, his thumbs gently wiping away a stray tear. "And I love you, too, Amelia." As their lips met, the world around them ceased to exist. It was as if there was only the two of them and the myriad of stars scattered across the night sky. Weeks turned into months. Their love deepened, becoming a constant, comforting melody in the symphony of their lives. One crisp autumn morning, while sipping coffee in their favorite cafe, he got down on one knee, a velvet box in his hand. Tears welled up in her eyes as she whispered, "Yes, 1,000 times. Yes." Their engagement was met with joy and celebration. Friends and family gathered, their faces beaming with happiness for the couple. As their wedding day approached, Amelia couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. Despite the beauty of the ceremony and the warmth of the reception, a dark cloud hung over her heart. On the day of her wedding, she confided in her maid of honor, "I'm scared, Anna. What if it doesn't last? What if I lose him?" Anna squeezed her hand, her voice firm with conviction. "You won't, Laya. You have something special, a bond that goes beyond what most people experience in a lifetime. Don't let fear overshadow the happiness you deserve." Her words were a soothing balm, calming the storm in Amelia's heart. Years flew by, painted in the vibrant colors of happiness and love. They had 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. Their home was filled with laughter, toys, and the comforting aroma of freshly baked cookies. Through it all, their love remained steadfast, a beacon guiding them through the choppy seas of life. One day, while tucking their daughter into bed, Amelia noticed a drawing on the little girl's bedside table. It was a picture of a family, a mother, a father, and 2 children, all holding hands. Beneath the picture were the words, "My family is perfect." A warmth spread through Amelia's chest, chasing away any lingering doubts. As she looked over at her husband, his face etched with the map of their shared history, his eyes reflecting the depth of their bond, she knew in that moment that their love story was far from over. It was just beginning. And now you have 2 options. Either you stop right here or you keep watching because the night is young and our story is not over yet. If you want to hear more stories like this one, subscribe to the channel. Also, check out these other amazing stories. And finally, if you want even more stories, we've got plenty of those on our website. So go ahead, spoil yourself. We promise you won't regret it. See you tomorrow.